Hello, everybody, and welcome to exercise 9-14. This is the gross profit method. This is essentially a way that we're trying to go through and estimate what our inventory is at month end. This is a way we can go through and do it relatively easily. So here we go. So what we're going to do first is we're going to say over here is what was the cost of the inventory on our books. And just kind of think of this like this, is that when I have inventory, what's going to be, right, what is I'm going to have my beginning, right, plus any kind of purchases, any kind of freight in, and then I would be deducting out any kind of discounts, basically purchase discounts, purchase returns, purchase allowances. So that's kind of what I would have over here in terms of my inventory. So my goods available for sale at cost would be inventory on May 1st, which was $160,000. My purchases were $640,000. And then my freight in, which are shipping costs that are included in my inventory, it's going to be $30,000. And then I have my purchase discounts, which were $12,000, which is going to reduce the carrying value of my inventory. Okay, so my goods available for sale, and this is that cost, is going to be the sum of these values here, or $818,000. Okay, so this is what I had available. Now what I got to try to figure out is what was how much did I actually go through and sell? So in terms of my sales, right, I had sales revenue was $1 million, less my sales returns. This was 70,000. So my net sales is going to be $930,000. Okay. So if my gross profit is going to be 30% of that amount, so if I have net sales, my net sales was $930. My gross profit is 30% of sales. Of $279. Then my cost of goods sold must have been the difference between these two, or $651,000. So if my cost of goods sold, and the other one that it's also going to be decreasing our inventory is cost of goods sold, because I'm debiting cost of goods sold, I'm crediting inventory. So I have down here, put this over here, less my cost of goods sold. And this is going to be here at 651, my estimated ending inventory at 531, where gross profit is 30% of sales, is going to be $167,000. Okay, so that is part A, where we're assuming that gross profit is 30% of sales. Okay, so the next one here is that gross profit is 30% of cost. So how do we go through and figure out this one over here? Well, if gross profit is going to be 30, so this part over here, so this is going to be part A. So this part over here does not change. So this part here, the goods available for sale, this part here isn't changing, right? This is going to be exactly the same. Similarly over here, our net sales is also going to be exactly the same. What we're now trying to figure out, though, is that compute, assuming that the gross profit is 30% of the cost. So that's what we're going to try to go through and figure out. So just give me one quick moment. So here we go. So we have here computed, assuming that gross profit is 30% of cost. Here what I did was, is I said that this is 930 times 30%. But now what we're saying here is that the gross profit is 30% of cost. So my gross profit is going to be 30% of cost, or if I call cost of goods sold X, my gross profit is going to be 0.3X, or 30% of that amount. Fun stuff. So I got 930,000 minus X equals 0.3X. So if I move this to the other side, I'm going to get 930,000 equals 0.3X plus X, or 930,000 equals 1.3X, or my X is going to be equal to, or my cost of goods sold is going to be equal to 715,000. Okay, so, and let's just make sure this kind of makes sense. So if I take this amount here and I multiply it by 0.3, I'm going to get that amount. So if this here were my net sales, and I did this problem last year, all this stuff always confuses me, but I'm glad though that I remember the algebra part. So you got net sales less cost of goods sold, and this is gross profit is 30% of COGS. So this is going to be less 715,385. So my estimated ending inventory is going to be 214,000. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. No, I'm taking this off the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Let's go through here, Tchaikovsky. Really, you're just like losing it today. Like, what's going on? Oh, if I take it away from net sales, I'm going to get my cost again. No, this is my inventory at cost less cost of goods sold. And this is COGS, gross profit is 30% of COGS. So, wow, I'm losing it. Guess what happens on Saturday nights? Right over here. So my ending inventory would be 102,615. Okay. So that is exercise 9-14. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great one.